All right, not even doing a starting soon thing. Hello, hello.
Yo, what's up?
Not a whole lot, actually too much. How we doing?
Not too bad, just chilling.
Ooh, Gunther, you're really quiet.
Because I haven't spoken.
Oh, there you are. Excellent. Oh, I know I'm cutting it really close on time here. My dinner took a little longer to make than I anticipated.
Yo.
At
Howdy.
least it's not a gear prog magic.
At least it's not a gear prog.
Yet.
No, I'm transferring stuff right now, and it's happening one time, and it's gonna be done.
Add a what?
Bree, would you mind gathering people while I do this one switch?
Sure.
That would be
Can you
awesome, thank
post?
you.
Can you post the dishes next to me?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I will do the friends only invite.
Oh.
Special treatment.
Special treatment, thank you. Yeah.
Bree,
Uh,
Bree,
what?
why did Gunther get into the group before me?
Oh,
because
snap.
G is before K. Also, he asked me,
No.
my God, you're my friend. He's my tank buddy, Kev.
Oh yeah, because of tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh, is there
How
was
tomorrow we're gonna
an
drop
idea.
taunt on twins and just see how people struggle.
Oh
It's cat
boy.
news. Wait, what's happening tomorrow?
We're
Vmall.
tanking Vmall.
Oh, I was like twins. Excuse me, where am I?
Yeah.
Other twins.
The other, my favorite twins.
Yes. The kitty twins. I made a mistake inviting you to the group magic. I forgot about your gear prog.
I am on the right character now, but I did not get an invite.
Aren't you? You're not an EC.
Right.
No, I invited your EC character.
Ah.
I was all logged in and ready to go, and then my internet said no. Fuck you.
Your internet gave me the worst heart attack yesterday. I'm still in recovery.
I'm
This-
so sorry.
No, this is like this was a test for my Templar, but I wasn't ready.
You guys,
What?
I did it.
What?
I went to one character, got the correct gear off and into the bank, and then went to the correct character and got all of the appropriate gear out of the bank, all in one go.
That's not magic. Okay, I'm gonna
Wow.
kick. I'm gonna.
It's
kick
a
you out of the
miracle.
server.
I
I'm gonna
mean,
kick you out of the
I
server.
just click a button and that happens for me.
Yeah, but like, I can't do that because I share too much gear.
No, I click a button and it does it for me.
Even across different characters in bank?
All you have to do is when you log out of one character, use Wizard's Wardrobe. You just click the button, and you have to have your bank open. You have to have Wizard's Wardrobe open.
Yeah, the problem is
see,
like it
that's the
doesn't
thing.
always have it in the bank.
Oh, see, you have to remember.
Yeah, I've got to
if
actually
it's
like
on-
getting
So
stuff
you-
in the bank in the first place is
so
usually the
so you
hard
hit
part.
button, and it goes ting, 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 ting
Yeah.
for you, and then you log in and you're there.
I don't
But
know.
you have
Wizard Wardrobe sucks.
No,
Yes.
we have come to an understanding. Wizard's
Yeah.
Wardrobe. to me.
I don't know. It failed me in a couple of crucial moments of my life. So
Although one time I blamed it for failing me, I actually failed it, and it was my fault.
Oof. Oh, hey,
man.
okay, I'm going to say this real fast, guys. There's going to be a lot of stuff that I say real fast for this whole thing because there's so much to do in this trial and explain for people who are new. I doubt we're going to get all the way through it, but I'm also going to do some mixing and matching of like Okay, if it's your first time in this trial, I'm probably not going to have you do... Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm probably not going to have you do important mechanics, but I'm still going to explain them so you can see them. Just to kind of mix and match the interests of teaching new people what's going on for their first time, but also giving us our best chance of clearing, since this is not a full-on prog. Is that cool?
Yep. It's cool. Thank you.
Change your role.
Or whatever.
Can Meowmix get an invite? Still, please.
You're in the, you're on the roster, right?
There's an invite string in the.
Yeah, copy paste. Go to the channel for the sign up, Meowmix, and oh, character not found.
Remove the X in front of my name because everyone else could.
Oh, sorry. It's supposed to be
Oh
whisper
my
at
God,
Bree
is that
Bills
what it
then
was?
X. Yeah,
Are you serious?
that's my
Why am I
bad.
doing that?
Attention, Marines.
This is a
Let me
test.
have a look at you. We'll be engaging the enemy.
But he didn't get gear proc, so he had a name proc.
I had to mess something up.
Yes.
It was a name proc.
We're missing one more, and you can port to me. I'm in.
Yeah,
Oh,
Cyber, swap your role too, please. Once I get everyone, I'll just give you a crown because I don't want to swap crowns around yet. Okay, Azella. Better?
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna start explaining some things now. Who are we missing? Oh, there you are. Okay, I'm gonna start explaining some things now while we get in here for first trash pulls, so we can just get right into it. These trash pulls are gonna happen a couple times throughout this trial, where we need actually one tank to be in the front and one tank to be the last person in the back. This is to intentionally kite one of the bad guys, whose name I always frickin' forget. What is it?
Swashbuckler.
Swashbuckler, thank you. Yeah, so that ad is going to start on the main tank in front of us, DPS and healing group, but they're going to jump away and slash at the person that's farthest away. So we're intentionally putting the second tank in the back of the group to make that happen. So that's just a stacking thing to keep track of, but for these first two pulls, we do want to focus our DPS first on the ad called the Keel Cutter. So that the giant swirling AoE of fire is mitigated as quickly as possible. Tanks are going to be pulling ads in together as much as possible. So we should be basically cleaving almost everything on these trash pulls, but our single target focus is going to be on the Keel Cutters. Make sense?
Yep. Aye, Captain.
Ha! I get it, because it's Dread Sail. Alright, let's go in.
I'm gonna be the swash.
Wait, I have to stop because I have to look at a tune. Where are you, Bree?
I just went through the door.
Yeah, and for this Meowmix, you're going to be what we call main tank, so you're going to be up front for these trash pulls. And Bree is going to be off tank, so she's going to be in the back for these trash pulls.
Love it.
Thank you.
I love that one. That's one of my favorite robes.
We're going to stop on this island until everybody's here.
Sorry, that was important. Fashion break.
Fashion is the real end game.
Yeah, I haven't
very,
played
very
this game for
professional.
ages, so...
Oh my god, this one.
Okay, so Meowmix, I don't see tags. I'm just going to ask you directly. Have you done this trial before on Vet?
Never on Vet.
Never on Vet. Okay,
In
cool.
fact, I've only ever done it once.
Okay, no worries. So I'm gonna, when I'm saying we're good to go, I'm gonna leave it up to you as main tank to give us a countdown and then lead the charge. And DPS, just make sure we are in between Meowmix and the healers. Nobody is behind Bree. The second tank.
no matter how much you want to.
Yep. So on you, Meowmix, and we're going for the Keel Cutter as first target.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna go in 3, 2, 1.
The Greek Queen's gonna love your heads on her proud. Circle around.
We want to stay nice and grouped up so that we can maximize our healing and buffing.
I know there was a cover for this. I need some heal.
This is on vet. Nice. That was quick.
I checked that when I was gathering people. Okay,
Yeah.
because I don't mess things up. Never.
Excellent. Same thing on you, Meowmix.
Look at
Alright,
this
I'm going in.
photograph.
Sorry.
All good. Okay, now the swashbuckler last. Kind of gets forgotten about sometimes. If you have that ring around you, try to stay put. Just gotta let it run out. Get healed through it. Yeah.
This doesn't come to me like I told him, and I'm the furthest one, but he's like, no.
I have to pull these guys, right?
Yep.
Okay.
No, don't pull swash. That's probably why.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. It explains.
That is my bad. I apologize.
Nice.
All good. We want to get the serpent tongue as quick as possible. There we go. Now all we do is turn around and get the swashbuckler. Let's get these guys coming out of the door first, and then don't go through the door yet. We're going to get close to it, and I'll explain how to do this next pull. And it's 2 swashbucklers, so they're going to be jumping around quite a bit. Nice. Okay. I believe it's the Rangers. So one on the right, one on the left. Are going to do a 3-pronged AoE. It's like 3 lines. And they're tagged on to 1 person each. So we're going to have either 3 or 6 happening at a time. Do a quick back and forth like this, right to left, to see if it's you. If it's you, stop moving and stay put. And just block. You will be able to block through that. It won't kill you. If you move around and it's not on you, just make sure that you are not standing on the line or you're blocking. Because at the moment they shoot out, they will kill most of us if we're not blocking and we're standing in it. Just extra emphasis on if the line is on you, please stop moving and block. We're going to have Meowmix go to the left and pull all of those adds toward the middle, and Bree is going to start on the right and pull all of those adds toward the middle, so ideally we just kind of squish them all together in the middle. Sound good?
Yep, sounds good.
All right, so Meowmix on your countdown.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pull in 3, 2, 1.
So we want to focus the Rangers. They're a little difficult to group up, but we can at least throw our AoEs down and then single target them. That's the bacon. Get those reses. Nice job. We only have 1 death in that? Nice.
Yeah,
Maybe 2.
while you explaining, I'm gonna turn my add-on off, I forgot.
Okay. Yeah, this is a tricky fight.
Yeah, I don't want to learn it with add-on because I will never unlearn it.
Yeah, true. So I'm just gonna make the call here to explain basically the first half of this, and then we're
Oh my
gonna
god,
pull.
jumped off the edge.
That's right. I'm just gonna explain the first half of this, and then we're gonna do a poll so we can see it, And then even if we just nail it, we're going to intentionally wipe, and then I will explain the second half and we'll pull again. Because I don't want to just talk at you guys for 15 minutes just to get to that first pull. Okay, start of this fight, Meowmix, you are going to pull. You're going to come over here and look at this. You see this blue pearl, and then you see that red pearl across.
Yep.
You're just going to pull one. Oh, you've done this at least once. Okay, so you've seen this before.
Yeah.
But for everybody's edification, if you look at these pearls, the Destructive Ember on the right and the Piercing Hailstone on the left, if you look at them, you have an activate button. You can be anywhere in the arena, like I am all the way over here, and I picked up the red one. Okay, all you have to do is be looking at it, and you can pick it up. Okay. If you look at it again and activate again, it will dissipate from you, or if somebody else picks it up, it will come off of you and onto them. There can only ever be one of each bubble at a time. For the beginning of this, we're only going to do one bubble at a time. Meowmix is going to pick up one and run forward to get all the dogs. You and Bree are going to collectively bring all the dogs into the bubble. We're going to kill all the ones that are opposite color of the current bubble. So, for example, if Meowmix picks up the ice bubble first, we're going to kill all the fire dogs first. You'll see very quickly that they will die more quickly regardless of our targeting, because the bubbles act as a debuffer for all of the ads and bosses in this fight. Opposite colors are the magic here. So ice bubble means we kill fire stuff very fast, and fire stuff harms us less. And then it's opposite for fire. Fire bubble, we kill ice stuff fast. Ice stuff kills us, or harms us a lot less. So Meowmix is going to take one. When all the fire hounds are dead, all you have to do is dissipate that, grab the other one, Meowmix, and we'll kill the ice hounds, and then you'll dissipate again, and then we'll meet in the middle. Any questions so far?
Okay.
You down there, puny one. Go on and jump off the platform.
Okay. At that point, tanks no longer touch bubbles, because you're going to be taking enough damage from other stuff as it is. The bubbles do damage over time to whoever's holding it, and it's an increasing damage over time, so we don't want tanks to have to worry about that. Yes, I said doo-doo. Healers. Oop, it just froze for a second. We have Azalea's one, right? And who's the other one? Sun's Out. Have you done this before, Sun's Out?
What was that?
Have you done this encounter before as a healer?
Yeah.
Sweet. The healers, for those of you who have not done this before, the healers are going to be standing in the middle of the group holding the bubbles from now on. I will let you know which boss is coming down, but for those of you who want to know the tell, that's the fire boss on the right, up sitting above us on those chairs, and that's the ice boss on the left. Whichever one stands up first is the one that we're going to fight first. And we're going to need... I'm going to start with Azalea. You're going to pick up the bubble that I call.
Sounds good.
Since I'm going the no add-on route, I'm going to explain basically timing of this. And the alternative is if somebody just calls for a bubble swap, then the other healer, please grab the bubble. But if you want to just do a silent sort of internal timer, usually a healer can hang on to a bubble for about 12 to 15 seconds comfortably. So I recommend more like the 10 to 12 route just to be really safe. But if you're feeling okay, just call for a bubble swap when you feel comfortable. I'm not going to call bubble swaps, so I will need to rely on you guys to call that mechanic. And that is just a matter of making sure that one healer isn't taking too much damage before they die from just holding the bubble.
I thought it's more like 17. Like
It's
10 for DPS.
It's 20.
It's 20 stacks, but
Stacks,
it's about 2 stacks per second. Yes, it
so
stacks at the debuff.
Oh yeah, like 15 seconds or so.
Yeah. Okay. So at this point, we've killed the dogs. We've gone to the middle. I've said, grab this bubble. That's going to be Azalea first. And all of us need to be inside the bubble. The only exception is going to basically be Bree. Ideally. There's going to be a ton of AoEs that happen. We can basically just kind of skirt around them and get to safe space, but we want to stay in the bubble as much as possible because that is being in the bubble is a buff to our damage on the boss and all of the ads. It doesn't hurt to leave the bubble, especially if you need to leave to get out of AoEs, but then just get back in as quickly as possible. We're going to slow damage the boss, meaning no ultimates and maybe even avoid damage over times. Basically, single target spammables for the most part, because if we push the boss's health too much, we're going to make this next part happen too fast. So slow damage on the boss. And Meowmix, you want to keep the boss in the bubble, but you also need to be inside the bubble to take less damage.
Okay.
I'm going to pause for any questions so far. Okay.
Magic, did you want me to take the bubbles for the dogs?
No, I'm just going to have Meowmix do that because it's easy to do that as the tank running in.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, next part. While the same boss that has started is still on the arena, an Atronach matching the boss's damage type is going to spawn somewhere from around the edges of the arena. When that happens, we're going to fully stop DPS on the boss. Bree's going to go get that Atronach and bring it behind us. So if you can imagine, a bubble is here. I'm going to grab a bubble. Just heal me through it for a second. Pretend I'm a healer. In front of me is going to be the tank with the main boss. DPS group is going to be right where I am. And then Bree is going to bring the Atronach right behind us. All we need to do is pivot in place and kill that Atronach. And that's where we send our ultimates and full DPS. When the Atronachs are dead, we keep damaging boss until the next part happens. Does any of that not make sense?
I like that the bubble jumped with you. I've never seen that before.
Excellent. Okay, last part before we give it a pull is going to be, if you look at the floor in front of us and find the center point and draw lines to make this arena 4 square corners. We're going to have 4 people who have done this before do the next mechanic. This is one of those where new people will see it, but I'd like experienced people to do it so that we can progress. The boss is going to throw out some orbs. Does anybody have energy orb? There it is. It's going to throw out 4 orbs that look just like this, or just like this that are red if it's the fire guy. They're going to be 1 in each of the quadrants, somewhere in the quadrants. They can be right next to each other sometimes, but they're still in separate quadrants, so that's why this is really important to like recognize visually where your quadrant is. I'm going to take entrance right. Keeve, can I have you do exit right?
Yep, sure.
And then 2 more DPS who have done this before. I need entrance left and exit left.
I think I know what to do. I could give it a shot. I'm just looking for the opposite bubble, and then I'm just bashing when you teleport to it.
Yes, and it's always going to be the same bubble that we currently have. Yes.
You had me exit right?
Yes, so right side's covered. Who was that just volunteered?
Cyber.
Cyber? Okay, so... Or 2 of you did. Cyber
There's
and...
someone in chat.
Yeah, I can take exit left.
Okay, and then, so... That last one is entrance left. So where I am right now.
Over you. Okay.
Yes.
And if I'm the last one, I just look at the same color that I grabbed to dissipate it. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep. Yes, Bree, I will get to tank swap. I did want to get that.
You just
for
said
sure.
it's the last one, so that's why I decided to remind.
Yeah, I caught it kind of at the same time you said something.
Mm-hmm.
Tanks. Okay, so both of you have done this before. Wait, no. Meowmix has done this once before. Meowmix, you're going to see the boss, like, raise up his hand above his head. I forget exactly what he says, but it's like a very obvious, almost like a salute kind of thing. And then you will see some energy orbs. They're kind of small, but they'll start swirling around way above your head and slowly come down toward you. That is a debuff kind of counting down onto you that almost negates the protection you have from the bubble.
Okay.
What were they called? Blistering? Somebody said it. Imminent chill and blistering.
It was imminent chill and it's blistering something. I can't remember.
The color of it just corresponds to which boss we have, so the color really doesn't matter. It's the same debuff between the two, effectively. When that happens, you need to call for a tank swap. It's going to happen almost exactly at the same time the first Atronach spawns. So it's almost going to be like Bree gets the Atronach, you guys tank swap. So you're going to go keep the Atronach and Bree's going to take the boss off of you. And ideally, we kill off the Atronachs and push boss to the next mechanic before she also gets that debuff, because then we would have a problem.
Okay.
But look
And
for that.
How do you want to the AoEs placed? Like around the bubble or?
Yeah, you can place them around the bubble, and if we need to shift, I'll call for a shift, and that means whoever has the bubble, your main priority is to keep the tank inside the bubble. Everybody else can move very freely, but the tank and the healer who has the bubble are very limited. So the rest of us need to adjust to that pair if we need to move around. Questions, comments, concerns?
So raising the hand and swirly bubbles around him.
Yep, it's it looks a lot like the pearlescent ward bubbles, actually, now that you have those out.
Yeah, I'm demonstrating.
Yeah, they're about that size and opacity. They're just colored like orange and blue.
Yeah, never tanked it without add-ons, so it's gonna be fun.
Yep. Okay, let's get to that point and see how well it goes and gauge what we should do
I
next.
have a quick question.
Yeah.
Do you want me to run Warhorn, or would you rather me run Pestilent Hold, or not Pestilent, Glacial Hold?
I would prefer Warhorns, and that actually reminds me, everybody that is running Warhorns or Colossuses.
Wait, aren't you in Sax? Sorry to interrupt. Looking at the roster.
Yeah, I'm in Sax.
Oh, then yeah, then run literally anything else. Barrier might actually be a good idea, or if you're a DK
I
Magma
actually
Shell.
don't have Barrier yet.
Okay,
I
no
haven't
worries.
been PvPing enough.
Okay, no worries. Let's see. You're in Yoln Sax.
I'll run Horn.
Oh, do you have Necromancer? Necromancer. You are a Necromancer. Do you have Colossus?
Yeah, that's what I meant to say was Colossus. I don't know why I called it a Hulk.
Oh.
It looks like a Hulk, but
Yeah.
fuck
Okay.
it.
Yeah, Colossus is great. If it's on your Sax line, then just call Sax Colossus, because then we know that we can delay the next Horn and Colossus at the same time. And that's reminding me, Colossus and Horns in general for the whole group. I'm going to be paying attention to so many other things that I would prefer that you guys sort of self-mediate Horn and Colossus usage. Just call out my Horn, my Colossus, 3, 2, 1, and like actually give it that countdown just in case somebody else was thinking about doing it, and then hit it. The next person needs to wait about 20 seconds before doing the next one.
Bree,
That
are
doesn't
you
sound
gonna
like-
use your Warhorn over your
Jedikai, how's
Colossus?
it going?
I'm gonna use Warhorn on Atra.
Then I'll...
Magic.
Since
Yes.
we have since we have Melnix and you with Kola,
Yeah,
I'd rather
that's what I was
to-
wondering.
Do you want me
Go
to
ahead.
barrier or horn for pillager?
Let's go the safe route and do barriers for now. If we end up like
Okay.
absolutely nailing this, I'll switch it to Horn. But just for a little extra safety net, let's go barrier.
Okay.
Okay. Meow Mix, on you. You can grab that blue orb and we'll get started.
Okay, cool. Gonna pull in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, get rid of the blue and grab the red. All right, and dissipate the red right away. Azalea, you're grabbing red. Remember, slow DPS for boss.
Let my hound's icy teeth numb the pain.
Okay, stop DPS. Atronach's coming out. Full send on.
Alright, need the tank swap.
This mountain of ice.
Need the tank swap.
grab Atra and two of them.
Whoop.
Oh shit, I hit
Grabbing
the boss's
this.
head. My
Whoop.
bad.
Okay, that's a wipe. All good.
Yep, that was on me.
There is one thing I forgot to mention. I think somebody else took care of it for you, Meowmix, but when you see the bosses doing a heavy, like, charge up, someone needs to interrupt that. Usually, it's easier to see from the front, so you'll interrupt it, but... and that
so
can...
the heavy interrupted because, yeah, I think that enrages him, right?
Yes, and you can only interrupt it if you're inside the bubble and he's inside the bubble. So, gotta make sure you're in there.
We had 2 Atros.
Yep, so we pushed DPS a little too fast at the beginning. Just remember we're doing single target and spammable only. Or light attack and spammable only. Just to make sure we don't end up... it's not necessarily a bad thing to have both Atronachs at the same time, but it's a warning sign that the boss will end up pushing into its teleport phase before we have the Atronachs dead, and that's a problem. We want to kill the Atronachs before the teleport starts. All right, take 2 on you, Meowmix.
Alright, I'm gonna pull in 3, 2, 1.
Make good use of this warm-up. You'll need it.
All right, switch bubbles. Actually, don't even grab red. These are going down fast, but you can just dissipate it. Zayla, we're grabbing blue bubble first. Bree's gonna bring those dogs in. First Iron Atronach is out. Stop DPS.
Alright, he put imminent blister on me, so dog spot.
I'm at 25 stacks. Take
Grab
bubble.
Atros.
Yep, I got him.
Thought I had my add-ons off. Apparently not. All right, so now we can go bigger DPS, but save your ultimates. Okay, healer, just shift to Bree here.
Oh, no.
Alright, I got him.
All right, teleports are happening now. Look for the orbs.
It warms me to feel needed.
All right, we rinse and repeat now with the red orb.
Let me show you how it's done.
Again, slow DPS on boss.
My breath. Besides, you've got a ball hiding up there.
Stop
How do
DPS.
you like my ice sculpture?
First Atronach is out.
Alright, he put imminent chill on me. Thanks a lot.
Expired.
Take orb.
Your turn, Atronach.
Second Atronach is coming.
Open up the show. Well, the opposite of that.
Okay, at this point, save your ultimates and just build ultimates because we're going to end up wiping no matter what. But damage DPS until teleport, and then we will stop after that point.
Hounds should spice up this fight. Enough.
Teleports are happening.
To these vermin lie. Of course.
Oh, there's... Yep, this one's off. All right. Good job. We're going to wipe now. And I'll explain what's next.
I'm gonna die on my own terms. Yeah, together with Piggy. Mamix, can I just ask you to ask for tank swap because I get confused when you say too many words.
Oh, so just ask for tank swap?
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
Oh, good.
No,
yeah,
you're good.
It's just
Good.
my personal tanking communication preference.
It is also
No,
just
that works.
good practice overall to keep like call out mechanics really concise like that. Especially for encounters like this where there's so many things going on.
Yeah, sorry about that. I played too much WoW.
No, you're good. All good. Okay, so that was a really good poll. Like, pretty much flawless. Nice job. So what happens after that is the rest of this encounter is no more swapping one boss for the other. When we get to the second boss to teleport phase, he's going to stay on the field, and the second one is going to rejoin. So we're going to split into 2 teams of 6. So here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to have Bree, Keeve as the EC, and Azela on the right. And if you could actually physically split up while I'm calling this out. We're gonna have Meow Mix. Who's the Zen Kosh?
That's me. I'm here already.
Could everybody please refer to yourself in the third person? Who is the Zen Kosh?
One.
One. Okay, so one on the left and Sun's out on the left, and then we're basically gonna split the rest of us. Let's do Piggy, Gunther, and myself on the left. Ahsoka, Jones, Sniper on the right. Is Ahsoka here?
Yep.
Okay. So you're gonna be on the. Did I say right? I already lost track.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when we finish the teleport phase of the second boss, we are gonna split physically like this to these sides of the room. The bubble next to you is the bubble you're going to take, and therefore the opposite boss that you're going to start with. And that boss is always going to stay over there. Ice boss will always be on the fire bubble side, and fire boss will always be on the ice bubble side. The healer is going to take that orb, and we're going to have both orbs going at the same time. Bree, would you care to help me demonstrate? This is why we have to stay separate. We cross bubbles, it's deadly. And they go away, which is even deadlier. So we need to stay on our sides, and we're full parsing that boss on that side until they are dead. The healer and the support on each side. So that's going to be the EC and Zenkosh. When your healer calls for a dome swap, orb swap, you need to grab it. And then healer, after about 4 or 5 seconds, you can grab it back. This is going to cleanse all of the debuff stack off of you so that you're not taking so much damage over time anymore. And then you're basically starting from 0 again. So you don't have to let the DPSer hold it for more than like 4 or 5 seconds, because it really doesn't take that long to cleanse it. Please be specific. Fire dome swap or fire orb swap. Ice dome swap or ice orb swap. And then obviously the person on your side should know that's me, I'm taking it. Here's the tricky part. Tanks, you're going to get those debuffs from the bosses. You're going to get them simultaneously. You'll call for a tank swap, and the 2 of you are going to switch sides. Everyone else needs to stay put. The orbs are going to stay where they are. The bosses might run around a little bit because they're getting cross-taunted, but call tank swap. You 2 are going to physically relocate, ideally taunt your new boss at range, so he doesn't end up running all the way around the arena. Drag him back into the bubble that you are now going to, and everything else is the same.
I have a weird problem with my skills. I need to pour it out because I will not reach my boss with Frost Clench.
Oh, okay.
But
No
I'll
problem.
still listen.
Cool.
I'll be there in 2 hours.
The other tricky part, tanks, is you now are also responsible for the dogs that will be spawning periodically throughout this fight. I like to say it doesn't matter what color they are, just bring chain and taunt the dogs into the orb with you, and they should end up dying to the cleave from all the AoE damage that we're all doing to the boss anyway. And then if we have the wrong colored dogs, they will just follow you into the correct orb when you switch anyway, because we should maintain taunt on them if they're not dying. Does that make sense?
I kind of hate this part because I
Yeah.
always yell at my tanks for taunting the dogs, and I will be the one not taunting them.
Yep. Goes around, comes around.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of dreading it.
Okay, last thing to look out for. This should not happen to tanks because it does not happen to anybody that has taunt. So tanks, as long as you have at least one boss taunted, this will not happen to you, but it does happen to literally anyone else. The bosses will put a brand. I have a hard time describing what it looks like, but if you know what the Necromancer AoE heal looks like when it does
Like
its
a rune.
yeah, like it's a giant rune. It'll be around your feet. It'll be very obvious. When that happens, you need to meet the other person who has that here in the middle, in between the orbs, overlap each other until the AoEs turn from red to yellow. That's like green light, you're safe now, until they explode. Ideally block. That'll help mitigate some damage too. And then go
Need to
back
block
to
for
your
sure.
then go back to your sides and keep DPSing. Those brands, if they explode when you are A, not together, and or B, near other people, they will kill you and they will kill people around you in a certain radius. So this is like a defuse the bomb kind of situation. And then you just go back.
I think you need to block anyway because it's like 10k damage.
Yeah, you have to block.
Yeah, I just recommend blocking. Healers, if you happen to get brand when you have orb, don't panic. Just call for a dome swap, go do the brand, and come back. It's really just an extra part of dome swapping. Do not run away until you no longer have the dome. That makes sense?
Okay. Yep.
Sweet. Yeah, they do have a physical tell for doing the brands. It's very much like the tank debuffs where they kind of like wave their hand in the air. They do like a swiping motion like they're casting a spell.
I know that's more flamboyant, look at me kind of thing.
Yeah, it is. And that's it. The rest of those additional mechanics, and then the rest of this is parse them down until they're dead. Ideally, we kill them close to the same time together because their debuffing opportunities go away if they're alive too long. But I'm not worried about that yet. If I have to call for a reduction, like somebody to swap sides or something, I will. But I think we should be pretty even. Okay, ready to give it a rip?
I'm running, but you can pull me in.
Any, like I said, I'm going kind of fast with these explanations. Any last minute questions?
Yeah, ask questions, I'm running.
I'm gonna have a bite of my soup.
It's always the same dome color on the side around.
You want AoE placed how? Along the edge or along the dome?
Oh, yeah, good question. Okay, tanks. I'm gonna ask for a little finesse here. And I think it's going to help you out just as much as it helps everybody else out, so bear with me. Pretend I'm a tank. I'd like you to hold boss like right here on the edge. Please remember to be blocking because one of their heavy attacks, if you're not blocking, it knocks you back and it will knock you off the edge. If you want to be safer, you can stand a couple steps in, but stand right here, face inward. Dome's going to be in front of you. And when the AoEs start dropping, they're going to persist. Just go straight toward the door. Like straight line toward the door. And then the person holding dome, please follow. So that we end up making a sort of line with the AoEs that we're just slowly walking away from, instead of scattering them throughout the dome that we're supposed to have a safe haven in. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yes.
Sweet. Bree, Keeve, people who have done this that are not on my side, I'm totally fine with you guys helping with callouts as long as we keep comms like concise. And
yeah, I'm gonna be too busy, so I trust Keith.
Oh, that's right, you're
I
tanking.
can call Brand. I was watching that pretty heavily last time whenever I see it start up.
Sure.
Brand's helping at the same time actually, so I think that's something that he can call.
Yeah, if extra
Yeah,
people are
actually,
calling a mechanic, I don't mind. You know, if all 12 of us are trying to talk at the same time, then I'll say, hey, let's pare it back.
I'll just say
but
when it's about to come, because once they summon it under their feet, it's like a second later it shoots off.
okay, perfect. Perfect.
Also, if the people who have to take the brand or the domes end up having to go take the brand and they still have the debuff for the timer on them, anyone on that side, please be ready to take the bubble.
Yes.
So like any DPS, you can just look at the bubble. If one of us says take it, you can take it. You don't need to parse monkey.
Okay. Stack on magic if we're ready.
I need a sip of my mark.
Oh, did I?
Okay.
Okay. Yes, I did. Okay. Meow Mix, on you.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and pull in 3, 2, 1.
Make good use of this warm-up. You'll need it.
Okay, drop this orb. I don't think you need to bother with picking up the other one. Yeah. Alright, blue orb first.
That wasn't mine.
Oh, that was mine. Sorry.
Atronach's up.
Wait, do it tanks?
Tank swap, yes.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Stop damage until Atronach separated. Stop damage until separated. Okay, now go for the Atro. Good save.
Can you move the dome, please, Will?
You look ready to tool.
Okay, send it on boss. That's the interrupt. Boss is loose.
No, I have him.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you don't need to take it from me.
Stronger than you look, but this ends now. Slow them down,
Teleport's happening.
Curly. It warms me to feel needed.
Let's get that res while this is happening.
Yeah, I'm just in.
Dissipate blue orb.
Just look at the blue orb.
There we go. Red orb.
I'm always cleaning up after you, lie. Can you conquer this mountain of ice?
Oops, stop damage on boss.
Tank swap.
There's second Astro.
Very nice. Okay, after teleport, this is the boss that's on the right side. So right side tank, you're gonna keep this boss.
Tie an anchor to these vermin, lie. If you're done sulking, lie, some assistance.
All right, we're split now.
Only because I love to hear you beg for my help.
Careful.
My boss?
Somebody interrupt Turlesil. Interrupt inside bubble. Ah. Oh, he was inside the wrong bubble. Okay.
Yeah, he was, I had no dome when he was on me.
80.
Why do I need to repair already? Are you
80.
kidding me? Okay. Yeah, so as soon as that teleport phase is done, Healers, you can grab your respective domes right away as we split. But that was, again, a near flawless job getting to that split phase anyway, so I have no new notes. I think we can just go.
Alright, I'll pull in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, dissipate. Gonna have blue orb first.
My hands will sear your flesh.
What's coming?
Atronach, stop damage on boss.
My iron
thanks,
friend
Swap.
always puts on a good show.
At the boss.
Dumb swap.
You get some kills in tank, please.
Alright, send it on boss. Best to save your ults here because it doesn't matter how much we damage the boss here, it's gonna go back to a checkpoint. So just save your ults for the next set of Atros.
Stronger than you look, but this ends now.
Teleports.
Slow them down, Curly. It warms me to feel me.
Fire Dome now.
I'm always cleaning up after you, Lie. Your turn,
Stop
Atronach.
damage.
Learn
Going to
enough
Atronach.
show.
Dumb
Well,
swap.
the opposite of that.
2
Thanks,
Atros
Swap.
here.
Send your ultimates on the Atros. Ooh, missed an interrupt.
Got the ghost.
down.
We'll Dom is moving too much.
Alright, send it on boss.
Enough.
Teleports. This is right side boss, so Bree maintain taunt, please.
Yep.
And if you're not on an orb, please go to your sides.
You take it first, Azalea, because I just have it.
Alright, sun's out. You can grab blue right away.
My horn.
Only because I love to hear you beg for my help.
Tank swap.
You're primed to explode.
DPS, don't chase the bosses. Trust that they'll come back.
I need ice dome swap.
Neutral? Or Brand?
You can't take
Brand's in middle.
Brand.
Oh, interrupt. Ah, that's gonna be a wipe.
We got Brand though.
Yep, we got to Brand. Got a step farther.
My holder says that maybe tanking or healing would be a better job for you. Oh,
What does it think you're doing?
Please remember, if you have the dome, you can't walk toward the middle.
also, don't move. Like, I noticed the dome is like box kiting a little bit too much when we have Atros.
Okay.
So, like, very often I would end up outside of dome and hills.
Okay, so I'll say it this way. I think I said it before, but just in case. Healers and when we're in split phase, whoever has the dome, the most important two things to happen are you are staying alive So not standing in AoE, that should be really the only reason you need to move. Or keeping the tank and the boss in the dome. That's the next most important thing. You have the most control over that, so if you need to shift because the tank had to dodge roll or something, that's fine. All of the DPS can follow to get back into the dome. Sound good?
Yep.
Alrighty. On you, Meowmix.
Alright, falling in 3, 2, 1.
Let's see some blood down there.
Alright, dissipate. Blue orb first.
Join the show! One good spot.
Stop damage on boss.
Tank swap. Oh, yeah, I'll go.
Trying to res you.
Thank you.
Can't though.
It's alright, I've got it.
I'm up. Thank you.
Interrupt. There we go.
Shorter than you look, but this ends
Teleports.
now. Slow them down, Turley. It warms me.
Everybody who's new to this, look at how he's like charging up when he's doing these teleports. That's what we have to interrupt when we're doing the regular fight as well. It looks exactly the same.
Not your finest hour, lie. Let me show you how.
Okay, fire orb.
I just need to catch my breath. Besides, you've got the ball hiding up there.
Can you conquer
Stop
this
damage.
mountain of ice?
One Atronach.
Tank swap.
With the boss. There's a second entry. Go.
Someone take down.
Someone take dome. I cannot. I'm one of the.
I fired them, fired
Interrupters.
them, fired them.
Ah.
Yeah.
So Meowmix, I'm pretty sure what's killing you is you're stepping just a smidge outside of the dome with the Atronachs.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so yeah, just make sure you have a ranged taunt, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, as long as you have a ranged taunt, they'll come to you, and you don't need to leave the dome. We're at basically the halfway point, so let's do a quick bio break.
Kiev, come to dance with me.
Meowmix, are you
Give me a quick second.
dodge rolling at all?
No, I thought we weren't supposed to. Because
Right, I just
it
wanna make
made
sure.
him Do more damage
Yeah, you're not
to you,
supposed
I
to.
think.
No,
Is
you
that
got it.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't
wasn't
paying
sure,
attention.
but
I was just
thanks
wondering.
thanks for helping me make sure.
Oh, I don't have my bone man on here, Bree. What in the world?
What?
Gotta fix this. It's because my armory doesn't have it saved. Gotta fix this.
Okay, well, I'm dancing, so as soon as you're here.
Well, yeah, just wait 2 seconds. Bone man. What dance do I want?
Argonian. Let's do Argonian.
Argonian. Dance. So with the last update or last patch or whatever, it reset all of my add-ons. So I don't have my emotes set or anything.
Hey, Zella, come to see us dancing. What?
You're jingling.
I am?
You're jingling.
That's my set, probably.
I think it's
tank,
because
I was
it's
wondering
your
what that
heavy armor.
was.
You're making jingling
yes,
noises.
you know, like it's hard to dance in heavy armor. It's hard, but I try. Oh, Zella, you changed your hair.
Yeah, I was tired.
Is that
of
because
it.
we were matching yesterday?
No, I was just tired of that. I've had that for months.
Okay, I was like, what? We ran together once and then as healers, and then you changed your hair?
So, do you know why thieves wear leather armor?
Squeak, squeak.
No, it's made out of hide.
Oh my god. Are you instead of Dave, just giving dad jokes? Magic, we're gonna stack on you when everyone's stacking on you because we're dancing.
Okay.
All I hear is chink, 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 chink.
It's a heavy armor, okay? It's hard to dance in heavy armor. There was something I wanted to ask, but I forgot. Is anyone following the Atras?
I am.
Okay.
Once they're in the back, of course.
Magic, the Atra on the when second brother comes out, the Atras are coming faster. Like on 88%?
Yes. Yeah.
Because I think it's 85 or 82 for the first and 88 for the second.
Yeah,
So
because
that's
it's
how we
going
end
off
up
of
with
the total damage, not just the individual boss.
Uh-huh. I think that's how we end up with 2.
Yep.
Now that you know hard mod, it's so easy without hard mod, huh?
Oh my god, the difference is crazy. And that's the case with basically any trial since Crags and VMall, in my opinion. The hard mode difference is like...
so far, like, no spoilers, but so far the first boss on VSE just more damage and more health kind of deal.
Well, there's the more mechanics too that we're having a hard time with.
Yeah. But still, like, this hard mode is like really special.
Yeah.
Compared to regular run. It was fun looking at you trying to figure it out.
You're cruel.
I am. I
Does not deny.
Yeah, why should I? I was giggling the entire time, you know, like on my high horse of a hard mode of this one. Like, we should probably not kill the weapon. I was like, sure.
Kill that bitch in VSE.
Oh my god.
Oh, the 3%, that hurt.
I almost cried. I was like, are you fucking kidding?
Oh, Keith, you haven't heard that. Azella's internet was really blotchy yesterday, and he DC'd in the middle of the fight, and I was the only healer. And I was like, should we wipe? And the magic was like, nah, let's continue. So I had to solo heal that shit for I don't know how long until Azella came back and we actually like survived for some time after this.
You know what they didn't hear about was our Fang focus.
Oh my god, guys, did you hear about our Fang focus?
They're like, oh my god, it's been so long.
Only
almost a year ago.
Only a couple dozen times.
I know, guys, that was like no death and twins and only 1 hour. It was so perfect. Azella, oh my god.
That was almost a year ago. You're not allowed to brag about that anymore.
Oh, we're gonna no.
No,
too bad Chaz isn't here.
Yeah.
We quit ESO.
That's why Shogun was quitting ESO all the time. Did you tell him the story about Fang Focus?
No, I've gotta. Okay. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me because I forgot about it.
I will tell him on Monday when we're all in our run.
All right, everybody's back. So Meowmix, on you.
All right, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! I ran right past you.
Eager.
I'm actually confident we can clear this and actually get to some other things here tonight.
Yeah, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Not lie. With myself as well.
Fire Dome first. Remember, slow DPS. We're still pushing bosses a little too fast at the beginning, so very slow DPS, please. Stop damage. If you're a Sork, heavy attack the Atro so your pets redirect.
Tank swap.
Got 2 buffs.
There we go, nice. And Meow Mix, you can get even farther away from the boss. Even if you bring the Atros right into the DPS group, we can move. We just don't want to cleave the boss.
Okay.
Keep these rats from nipping at my heels.
Okay, teleports.
What color are we? Orange.
Fire, fire.
I once told people to grab the wrong dome and everyone wiped.
Second guessed myself at the last second.
Yep.
Everyone's on the ball though.
Yeah, ice. Hard to see.
Okay, stop DPS.
You'll go out like tinder now.
Did you say the what's in there?
Thanks, swap.
Are they?
All right, nice. We didn't push boss too far. Good job. Stop. Stop damage. Second Atronach.
You'll go up like tinder now. Clip their
We need them to be separated more.
Yeah, I'll go to the other side. Oh, this.
Teleports.
That's Meow's boss.
Yes. So Meow Mix, you're going to maintain taunt on this boss.
Come on, Turley. Let's secure the victory.
Splitting now.
Fine, but I leave the card on our next bout.
Now you can full send DPS.
You're ready to learn what piercing cold really means.
Can I get Ice Dome swap?
Letting the cold will only see you free.
Brand's incoming. Brand's.
Brand's in the
Rams,
middle.
Go out, go out, go out. Azalea,
Nope.
take the fire.
Azalea's dead.
Oh,
Somebody else take fire on right. We need that interrupt. Ooh.
Oh shit, yeah. Fuck, that was my bad.
That's all right. Okay, we got even a little farther on that one. So, we have, other than tank swapping successfully with both of them on the field at the same time, we have seen everything there is to see now. And our DPS looks great, so I don't think we should have to tank swap more than once or twice at that part before we finish it.
That's good. I'm
Yeah.
still having trouble to clock the tank swap because no add-ons and I struggle.
Yep, when you see the pearls coming down from the air, that's when you know.
Yeah. It's like usually I was only tanking it with add-ons, so I was like, yeah, thanks add-on, I will do that. But now I'm trying to get off that, and it's
Yeah,
hard. I look
exactly. Okay, any other last minute questions before we go again? Okay, Meow Mix on you.
Alright, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Make good use of this warm-up. You'll need it.
All right, dissipate orb. Ice Dome first. Stop DPS. Iron Atro.
Go up that
I still see some people hitting boss. We want to fully stop DPS at that point.
Okay, 2 Atros on the field.
Stop damage until they're separated. No damage on anything. There we go. Resume. Excellent. Teleports.
This ends now! Slow them down, Turley. It warms me to feel needed.
Back up, exit. Oh, there he is. I see him.
I'm always
Super slow
speeding up
DPS
after
now.
you, Eli.
Stop DPS.
How do you like my ice sculpture?
Ice sculpture behind us, or Ice Atronach behind us.
It's a beautiful ice sculpture.
Tank swap. Tank swap.
There you go.
Hey guys, we want to be in between the Atro and the boss so we don't accidentally throw extra damage toward the boss when the Atro's up.
Can you conquer this mountain of ice?
Stop DPS on boss. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
A few more hounds.
If a healer could grab it, or whoever else was grabbing it. There we go.
Enough.
Teleports.
Anchor to these vermin lie.
That's my boss.
If you're done sulking lie,
I need someone else to take the fire real quick for a second.
Someone, other ZPS over here, take it. 'cause I
Bree,
can't
you
take
need to
either.
grab taunt.
Yeah, I know.
I got it.
I think. Mao mixes that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
on now.
we can't interrupt this now too.
Nope.
Yeah.
Now I'm down.
So
Sorry about
tanks. No, you're good. Tanks,
I
when
had-
we have teleport phase, we're paying attention to if it's your boss for the next phase or not, because you need to. It's ideal to maintain taunt through the teleport phase, so that you don't have to go chasing them across the arena to get them, to get the split.
Yeah, I had it. I think it's just like cross stunned because I had like a few seconds. He was about to run to me, but he didn't.
All right, we go again. Meowmix on you.
that. Alright, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
if you can't manage this, we won't bother getting up.
All right, dissipate.
Now the real.
Ice Dome first.
More hounds will sear your flesh.
Stop damage.
You're primed to explode.
Tank swap.
All right, back to boss. Nice job.
He moved. I'm alone. Sitting.
Dogs are up.
Shorter than you look, but this ends now.
And teleports.
Slow them down, Turley. It warms me to feel needed.
Back up, exit right. I do not have an orb.
It's over here.
Over here.
Yeah. Fire dome.
They must have
And-
been right on top of each other, huh?
Yeah, we're right next to each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bree, this is your boss to keep taunt on.
No. Yep.
Stop damage.
Alright, tank swap.
Got the boss.
Ice and frost, obey my command.
Okay, we have both Atros.
Enough! Tie an anchor to these vermin lines.
Teleports.
Of course.
Okay, I'm proud of these AoEs.
If you're done sulking like,
Orb.
resistance would be welcome.
All right, Sun's out. You can grab ice.
Only because I love to hear you beg for my help.
We've got dogs.
You'll go up like tinder now.
Tank swap.
Yamix, yeah, go ahead and run. Want to get his res as fast as possible over there. Brands.
Brands are coming out.
Move the dome closer to the edge, please.
Healer has Dome, has Brand.
Can someone on fireside get Kiev res
Move the
because
dome
I
with
have
me.
to take the
Ice.
dome.
Move ice.
Tank swap. Tank swap.
Other DPS take fire dome.
Go quick, Bree.
Anyone? Anyone?
Brand incoming. Brand's out. Brand's.
Don't move the
Need
dome.
ice swap.
DPS, do your best to AoE the dogs as much as possible.
Someone bring ice. My color on fire
Tank swap.
after the AoEs.
Brand's incoming. Brand's out. Brand's.
Brands, let's go.
Stop moving the dome.
I got it.
Okay, no need to swap sides. Just kill your boss and then go to the other side without the dome that you are leaving.
Come on, get this.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Tank down.
Brand's.
Can't handle that.
We need tank res on the left side quickly. Get the dome and interrupt. Get the dome and interrupt.
Ice.
Damn. One person alive. All right, excellent pull, guys.
We're really
We got it on this next
bottom
one.
of the barrel for talent today.
Now, how about this? If the boss starts dropping AoE, how about we wait, like we place all the AoEs and then tank swap? Like you call it, but like I will not run to you until I place all the AoEs.
That works.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Okay, because first time you called tank swap, and I ran, and then I realized like I'm leaving the AoE poop behind me.
Yeah, that's a solid idea.
Give me a second, magic. I will swap to celerity because I'm too slow.
Okay.
Stupid heavy armor.
Oh, ka-chink, ka-chink.
This is the only thing I like about my ECPA tank. It's fast because medium armor.
Yeah.
I've been EC tanking like almost exclusively in dungeons now.
No,
It's
I'm
great.
ECPA. I'm like medium and light. So,
No, I know. It just reminded me that I'm
Yeah.
doing that in dungeons now. All right, Meowmix on you.
Alright, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Let the game begin. You pass. There.
Fire Dome first.
this fight.
Enter.
Stop damage on boss. Atronach.
Just about ready to shatter.
Sorry, thanks a lot.
Second Atronach. No damage on boss. All right. Teleports.
Keep these rats from nipping
They're
at my
fine
heels for a
heals.
moment, Lai. I don't want to finish them off before you get a crack at them, Lai.
Okay, super slow damage on this one. This one goes faster.
Winning looks like. Bury them in
Stop damage.
Vulcan iron.
Atronach on the left.
Thanks a lot.
Boss.
Beautiful.
Bury them in molten iron.
Stop damage. Second Atronach.
You look ready to torch.
Oh, that's a tank.
Flip their wings for me, Turley.
Teleports.
Rest.
That's your boss, Meow.
Okay.
So Meowmix, make sure you still have taunt. Uh-oh.
And still alive.
Oh, down. Yeah.
Res him quick.
It would seem my
Stay away from him.
on you, Lai. And a
Alright,
hack
he's
link
got
from
taunt
the
right away.
stands. Let's
Yep.
put an end to this together.
My call on Fire Dome.
You'd be quick to freeze like that.
Thanks, Bob.
Brands are coming. Brands out. Brands.
Move the ice, please. Wall. Yeah,
Trying
thank
to
you.
borrow my power won't bring you victory.
Brands incoming.
Let's finish this.
Brands out. Brands.
Thanks, Bob.
Come forth, hounds.
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
Grab the dome on the left side.
Brands incoming.
One, you need to grab dome until you get a res over there.
Brands
Oh
out.
my god.
Brands.
Someone take both domes. Both domes, please. Anyone.
Nobody can. Nobody can on left because of debuff. Or cooldown.
Okay, I'm dying on my turns. No.
We're very close. Meowmix, do you know what's been killing you?
No, I didn't notice what killed me because I was running across.
Okay.
For the tank swap.
I wonder if it's boss hitting you like from the behind as you're exiting dome. Are you getting into the dome you're going to right away?
I'm trying to. I might not be moving fast enough. That
Okay.
might be why.
I would
Yeah, that's why I swapped
recommend.
celerity.
Yeah, I would recommend maybe like as soon as you taunt that boss, dodge roll past him, just in case he is doing a swipe right away when you're not quite in the dome, and then you should it should make the attack miss.
Yeah, because that time you were outside of dome, so maybe he did hit you with something.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Would it be okay if I just use shield charge to do it? Shield charge over to him.
I think so. Oh, so yeah, that'll help you get there faster. But what I'm going for is in case he's doing an attack before you're in the dome.
Yeah, no, sorry, I just got what you meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, for sure. Yeah, I can do that.
Cool. We are.
Yeah, sorry
right there.
for screeching for dome. I didn't pay attention. Remember how I told someone to res and everyone was dead except for me?
Yup.
Every cloud rest ever.
That big, I think that was VAS, the one I ran on Fridays. I was like, why is no one racing? And I was like, really, everyone's dead. I think I'm getting closer to see whether I get the debuff.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like puts an aura around me, so. And I can see it in my debuff bars. I feel elitist like all the console players.
Am I good to pull?
Not yet. We're waiting on one.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just making sure.
Yep. All right, good to go.
Alright. Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Bree, remind me before you finish doing it.
Oh, okay, I will.
That was just a taste of
Fire dome first.
Let my hound's icy teeth numb the pain.
Stop damage. Where's the Atro?
Your turn, Atronach.
Oh, there it is.
Scared.
Yeah, I think the previous audio cue was for the doggies.
Well,
One
yeah,
that sounds like a tornado siren is the dogs.
right, but we just got both Atros at the same time, and it was well past the health checkpoint. That was weird.
Tank swap.
Somebody grab dome.
Yeah, I was down, sorry.
I died as I jumped over the edge.
Fun fact, you can jump over the edge while you're in ghost form and it will not cost you another soul gem. You'll just show up again in ghost form.
Yeah, I tested that when I was fishing for golden sky shards and sunspire.
All right,
Yeah, that was
now
my
makes we
bad.
can
He
go
put down
right
his
away.
AoE, and I stood in it.
Piggy, don't forget to tell your funny story.
After everything.
Alright, I'm pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Thing is, she's not gonna find it funny, but I do.
We do got this. We're very close. We got to execute twice already, so. Ice Dome. Stop damage.
Tank swap.
But this is just arrived. Second. Oh my god.
Teleports.
This ends now. Slow them down, Turley. It warms me to feel needed.
And fired him.
What are you getting on the axe?
I'm always cleaning up after you, liar.
Stop damage.
Just about ready to shatter.
Tank swap.
Yes.
Dome swap.
Your turn, Atronach. Learn
Second
another
Atronach.
show. Well, the opposite of that.
This is Bree's boss, so Bree maintains taunt.
Enough.
Teleports.
Anchor to these vermin lie. Of course.
Please don't.
I'm gonna take.
More action lie. And do try hard. Please.
Dogs are up
My
right
horn.
away.
You're primed to explode.
Alright, tank
Move
swap.
very low percentage. Yeah, perfect. Up to the AoEs.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see him.
Brand's out. Brand's.
Dare you tap into my power.
Dogs.
Fire dome swap.
Together now.
Oh, yeah, I was down.
Brand's coming.
Take fire down, take fire down, take fire down, take fire down.
Brand.
Any nice swap?
Loose boss.
Everyone's dead.
We had a Brand and a Dome as well.
Ah.
I think we
I
had
died.
tank
That
down.
was-
Yeah.
Yeah, I died.
Okay, do you know what killed you and how to fix it?
Yep.
Okay, sweet. After a few polls, I like to just keep it to asking that, because if the answer is no, then we can
he
talk
put-
more, but if you do know,
he
then...
put fragility on me, and I fucked up and didn't call for the tank swap.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry for not swapping straight away, Meow, because I had AoEs going and I didn't want to leave.
Oh no, that was fine. This was on the second when we had already swapped. Fragility went out, and I saw it happen, and I don't know why I didn't call for the swap.
Gotcha. All right, we pull again.
All right, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
If you can't manage this, we won't bother getting up. Don't get up, lie. This will just be a moment.
Fire dome.
Borrow my power won't bring you victory.
DPS try
Stop
to get
damage.
Really.
Your turn, Atronach. Liven up the show. Well, the opposite of that.
Alright, tank swap.
Got him? Here's the second Atron.
these
kill
rats
something.
from nipping at my heels for a moment, lie.
Teleports.
I don't want to finish them off before you get a crack at them, lie.
Allow me to demonstrate what winning looks like.
Yeah, that's your boss.
Okay.
Atronach, stop damage.
Alright, thanks a lot.
Got him.
Flip their wings.
Teleports. And Meow Mix, make sure you maintain taunt now. And Sun's out, you can grab orb right away. Perfect.
But I leave the card on our next bout.
Sun's out, let's move orb to the front.
Damn it. Take down. I was gonna res you, but no, you.
He went up the edge.
It's time, brother.
Where did the
Is it that time
Brand's
again?
coming? Brand's out. Brand's.
You're not prepared to wield my power.
Alright, did a bad job of that.
We should have a tank swap.
Brand's coming.
France.
Brand's out.
Get the tank res.
Someone grab bubble.
Oh, I was able to res.
Get bubbles.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to interrupt.
That's my fault. I got heated off the edge because I didn't block, and then when I got rest, I didn't have enough resources to roll dodge from the AoEs. And died
I went
the
to go
second time.
res you and I was like, where's Bree?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, that was.
All right, let's
that
pull
was
again
my
right
bad
away.
Too. I didn't check where you were at. Alright, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
A quick test of your worthiness.
Ice Dome.
Oh shit, sorry.
Stop damage.
Alright, tank swap.
Stop damage. Second Atro.
Flame breathes life into my hounds! You're stronger than you look, but this ends now!
Teleports.
Slow them down, Turley. It warms me to feel needed.
Atronach, stop damage.
Alright, tank swap.
2 Atros. Red plus. Second plus. Second plus.
Sorry, I got it.
It's all good. Just tell me where it is.
This is Breeze boss to maintain Tauntaun.
Main taunt.
Yep.
Enough!
Teleports.
Try and anchor to these vermin lie. Oh, cool.
Fire orb.
Someone grab it.
Less talk and more action, lie. And do try hard this time, please. You look ready to talk.
Alright, tank swap.
After AoEs. Going now.
Someone grab fire.
Grab fire.
That's teamwork.
Somebody has Brand there.
Brand's out. Brand.
Move ice a little closer to the edge.
Trying to get reses over here with you guys.
Still have orbs.
As soon as you can grab orb right side, please do.
Tank swap.
After AoEs.
Brand's out. Brand's.
Go to tank swap.
Brand's.
Orbs are a little close together.
Move fire to the edge, please. Thank you.
Now, Turley.
Brand's out. Brand's.
Someone grab fire.
Grab fire, someone else.
Shit.
We need to get tank swap.
Flame breathes life into my house.
Oh shit.
Friends,
Out. Brand.
Someone take
Brand.
fire, please. Someone take
just
fire.
dissipate it, Keith.
My collar on ice. Never mind.
So, Keith, if that happens, just dissipate it and then call for someone to take
Yeah.
it, because the timing is just so awkward.
Yeah, I just walked away from the other bubble.
Yeah, we're right there. We just need to not have tanks and healers die, and we're good. Tanks and healers / whoever's holding orbs. Remember, we want to walk the AoEs down the edge here. Don't run around the edge of the orb, because you're basically trapping everybody inside. So whoever has the dome, please follow the tank, because the tank's gonna just keep slowly kiting them this way, and the dome needs to follow. Make sense?
Yep.
Alrighty. Let's pull again. We do have time to get it cleared.
Yeah, sorry, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
I have high ping, so that's fine.
I'll take the first round, lie.
Fire dome. Get rid of ice dome.
Oh my god.
You think you can fight fire with fire?
Try this here.
I don't think I won't
Dome swap.
exploit such an obvious weakness.
Tank swap.
Close.
Second Atronach, no damage on boss. Ooh.
Keep these rats from nipping
Teleports.
your heels for a moment.
Somebody grabbed Wang Dorm. Yeah. Key of yours is farther forward.
Yep. It is.
What happened?
The person over there died.
Okay, we pull again.
Alright, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
A quick test of your worthiness.
Okay, dissipate. Ice Dome. Stop damage.
Sparring partner on for size.
Tank swap.
My iron friend always puts
Second
on a
Iron
good
Atro.
show.
And push.
Come forth, hounds! You're stronger than you look, but this ends now!
Teleports.
Slow them down, Turley. It warms me to feel neat.
I'm not gonna try to take yours this time, Magic.
This is left side to keep taunt.
I saw the first one.
Now alive. Let me show you how it's done.
Dissipate
Oh,
the orb.
it's the first one.
Orb.
Catch my breath.
Get rid of the ice orb.
Just look at it.
I'll do it.
Can you conquer this mountain of ice?
Stop damage. Atronach.
Alright, tank swap.
Ha! How do you like my ice sculpture?
Stop damage. Their Atro.
You'll be quick to freeze like that. Enough!
Teleports.
Tie an anchor to these vermin lines.
It's mine.
Yep.
Of course.
Jeez. Someone back up, back up, back up, exit, right? Just
Anybody able to grab it?
Just grab it, just grab
I
it.
can't.
Just
I
grab
had the
it.
other one.
No, I know, I wasn't talking to you.
Oh.
That's actually good because I realized I had an ice pressure, let's say.
No, that was completely my bad. My finger was sitting right over my button.
A little trigger happy.
So I'll take that one. Everyone can go boo, Keeve.
No, I mean, like, it's for myself, because I don't like starting the fragility on myself.
Oh.
It's like, thanks, Keeve, for throwing.
Okay, okay.
Thanks for throwing.
Thanks for throwing.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, pulling in
Sorry,
3,
everyone.
2, 1.
Except for Bree.
You can dissipate. Ice Dome.
Join the show!
Stop damage. Atronach.
Alright,
Try
thanks,
my
Bob.
iron sparring partner off the side.
Second entry.
Got him.
Take the boss.
Join the show!
Got him.
Stronger than you look, but this ends now!
Teleports.
Slow them down, Turley.
Got a doggy on me.
Getting him. Sorry.
All the excitement. Turley, what are you getting on the action?
I'm always cleaning up after you, Lie. Your turn,
Atronach.
Liven up the show. Well, the opposite of that.
Alright, tank swap.
That's your boss. Behind you, another entry.
This is Bree's boss to keep.
Enough! Tie an anchor to these vermin, Lie. Of course.
You don't look to be faring any better than I do.
My item. My horn.
Less talk and more action, Lie. And do try harder this time, please.
Remember to kite down the line.
Alright, tank swap.
After the AoEs. Got him.
Brand's out. Brand.
Bring the dome closer to the edge.
Somebody on left grab dome, please.
Yeah, I got it. Just take it from me.
You can't handle that power.
Someone.
Get the boss.
It's time, brother. We have no
Brands.
Brand's upcoming.
Tank
Brand's out.
swap.
Healer has brand on fire.
Can someone on red take Brand? Out. Red Brand or red orb.
I'll still take it.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't get my res out fast enough.
All right, we got time for one more pull.
If DPS takes an orb because it's needed, should they call to get rid of it, or should someone be taking it back at some point?
You
Say-
can
say
if
that
you
again?
get 20-second stacks.
So
For 20
if
stacks, sorry.
the DPS has to grab an orb for some reason whatsoever, should the DPS eventually call out to take it, or should a different role be taking it back at some point?
Good question. So the if the healer is one of the dead people, well, yes, just call for the dome
Just
swap.
call for it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do.
I don't
So
want to
know
get
if it was
to
starting
too
to
many
take-
if-thens.
I'll just have to. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just try to advocate that. I think I'm cutting it close sometimes,
Okay.
but I wasn't sure if it was supposed to get yanked off me or if I was supposed to just call.
There's just a debuff for the person who just held the orb, so sometimes if you take it from someone, that person can't take it back. And
Yeah, that's what happened on Fireside. Somebody, like as soon as I took it, somebody on Fireside took the orb from me, and I couldn't take it back.
Yeah, I usually wait, Azalea, until you have about 20 stacks. Is
Yeah.
that comfortable for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, because I'm watching your timer.
So, like as soon as I took it back from you, somebody else took it, and I was kind of like, okay.
You can keep it for 20 stacks on me too. I'm fine.
Okay.
All right, last pull.
Alright, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Let the game begin.
And yes, when we hear that brands are coming out, please look at your feet. It should be very easy to recognize if you have the brand, so you can get out fast.
Don't get online. This will
Fire
just
dome
be a
first.
moment. A few more hounds should spice up this fight.
Atra.
Ha!
Two
How do you
Atros.
like my ice sculpture?
Someone take some.
Any
Right
people,
then.
yes.
We gotta get those reses.
I can't target them.
So I'm trying to get your res. I can't reach you.
It says it's up for me.
Numb the pain.
Oh, maybe Azal is DCing.
Oh, lovely.
That's walking.
Just about ready to shatter.
Take the boss.
Someone.
Keep these rats from nipping at my heels
Got
for
it.
a moment, Lie.
Somebody else cover back right, please. I helped out with orb, so I'm on cooldown. No, somebody needs to come back. Thank you.
Hopefully Azal comes back by then.
I'm gonna need a backup from the other dome taker. Anyone.
It's a healer, so we will
Yeah.
die.
Winning looks like.
It can be Suns out and just Keeve. Instead of Azala, until Azala gets back.
Azella, if you can hear us, you're offline.
My iron friend always puts on a good
It's his
show.
internet.
He's
Atra.
signed into his Discord.
Stop damage, Atronach. It just had to be on the last pull, too.
There we go.
Flip their wings for me, Turley.
Boss needs to be separated. Ah, shit. Teleport's happening.
Anything for my dear.
Try to kill Atro.
Putting gaps on it, so I'll watch.
This
Meow,
is left
just
side
take
boss.
Atra with you.
Yep.
Enough hackling from the stands. Let's put an end to this together.
By orb, please. Take it. I hope you survive.
Are we focusing Atro over boss? at the
Yes.
Oh, Meow's down.
Fire them, fire them. Don't move
get
it,
res.
don't move it.
Brand's upcoming.
Somebody could.
Brand's out.
Never mind. That's a wipe.
Bye.
Yeah, I take pretty fast damage when I don't have a healer. When I have the dome.
Yeah.
It
All
was
right,
just
well,
like,
I don't want to make
"You're
anybody
dead."
late, so we're gonna have to call it there, unfortunately. But nice job learning it. We did get to execute, so we had a good shot at getting this, but a couple unfortunate deaths, and it took too long. I will probably put this up again in 2 weeks, so I'll just put up this roster and see if you guys want to do it again, and if not, then that's cool.
Yeah, thank you. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, thanks for letting me come, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody on this roster will get first priority to sign up for the next one, so I'll just tag you all on it and see if you guys want in.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just here for my last coral.
I know, I need to get, even just basics I need to get still.
I just need my jack. It's been eluding me.
Yeah, there's a lot. That fight is kind of about how 2 more bosses are as far as level of difficulty. Different mechanics, of course, but I think level of difficulty is about like that. So, it's an interesting trial. All right, but I gotta bounce, guys. Have a good one.
Tell me the story, Piggy.
All right, short stream and night for me. I gotta get going. But I will see you guys later.